Alright, so welcome back to another episode on the Coaster Poster channel. I know theme park season's coming to a close. Kings Island's closing this weekend for its annual Halloween haunt, which is always a good time. But now I'm going to be giving you the top 10 inverts. Starting off at number 10 with Patriot at Worlds of Fun. That's a decent ride. You saw my last Best of the Best coaster edition episode, so Patriot came in second, so it is a good ride down there at Worlds of Fun. The best part I liked about this ride is its 0G roll right into the Immelman. It's also a very smooth ride, one of the more recent ones. I don't have a date on this, but it's 2006. So moving on, number 9, Afterburn at Carowinds. I think I originally had this higher, and I really would have liked to put it higher. Now see that speed of 62 miles an hour, I don't think that's 100% correct. Like, I can't always be correct, but I try to use, like, legit sources, but I just couldn't find anything else, so I still think that's correct, but overall, it's a good ride. Probably the second best ride at Carowinds. And number 8, Raptor at Cedar Point. I think I originally had this at number 9. But it's a great ride. You know, Cedar Point, when they open a roller coaster, seems to break some kind of record. And it's a little older, it's like early 90s, so overall, it's a good ride. Not in the top like it used to be, but still very excellent. Moving on to number 7, Dragon Challenge at Islands of Adventure. Now this I really wanted to rank a lot higher, but you'll see how they that little loop thing there, that picture right in the middle, they don't do that anymore because people were throwing things at each other, which is kind of stupid. But it was really cool. It used to originally be called Dueling Dragons. You know, you also got the Hungarian Horntail side and the Chinese Fireball side. They're both pretty good. You know, I think I like the Chinese Fireball side a little bit more, but the Hungarian Horntail does have a Cobra roll, which makes it pretty awesome. And number 6, Great Bear at Hershey Park. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this ride, and I didn't originally have it on here. It was still in the running, but if you know, I am a height and speed guy. So 61 miles an hour, that is probably correct. And if you look, the drop exceeds the height of the ride. And that is something very interesting on an invert coaster. It also goes over a lake. I mean, who doesn't like that, you know? It's very awesome. And number 5, Mon 2 at Busch Gardens, Tampa. This is a great ride, 7 inversions, but like I said, more of a speed guy. But it is a good ride. I like that little bat wing it has. It's pretty nice. And number 4, Katoon at Mirabilandia, our international one. It's actually the only one I put on here. I originally had more, but you'll see it's pretty awesome. Got a 164 feet tall, 65 miles an hour. Great ride, a little near-miss element there at the end. It actually was featured on Insane Coaster Wars. Had a bit of a high score, but still a very good ride. Number 3, Volcano the Blast Coaster. Now this might shock you a little bit. You guys thinking it should be a little higher, because it's, you know, 70 miles an hour. It's really awesome. Launches you out of a volcano. And I do think that this ride is really, really sweet. But I couldn't rank it much higher. I didn't really want to. But I don't think it's a bad ride. I think it's awesome. So, moving on to number 2, Banshee at Kings Island. This ride will open in 2014. It's not open yet. And I can't wait to ride it when it opens. I'll probably be there day 1. Yeah, look at that stats. You know, that's 68 miles an hour. That doesn't come halfway through till after you go to the 0G roll and come down to the Batwing, which makes it pretty unique. It's also the longest, 4,124 feet. I do think we got a little gypped on the record, but that's just a personal opinion. It is still a good ride, but it doesn't beat our number 1. So what could it be? Actually, probably you guys saw this coming, but it's Alpengeist at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. My favorite invert, and in my opinion, the best. That 67 miles an hour, I don't think it's 100 correct. I think it's a little bit faster than that. But this is an awesome ride. One of the best rides at Busch Gardens. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So here are some of the rides I originally was going to use. Talon at Dorney Park. I think that was originally on at like number 10. And Nemesis at Alton Towers was definitely in the running. And Nemesis Inferno at Throat Park was also on my list. These were very, very, very close to making it, but not quite. So, what do you guys think of this episode? You know, don't get mad because your favorite wasn't number 1. I know there's a little bit of controversy in there. Again, this is mostly opinion, even though I do look at statistics of the ride. So comment and leave suggestions for other videos. I'm looking to get a few more out there, a couple more best of the best going on, and maybe a park battle coming soon. So you can check out my blog, coasterposter41.blogspot.com. That's where I got a lot of 2014 stuff that you can look at. And again, keep calm and ride coasters.